I'm recording everything.
I expect you to be respectful of me, or it's going to be silence. That's not respectful. Let's go to the hub right now. Every one of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, y'all. Turn it off.
I'm recording everything. I'm recording everything.
Just sit on the floor, and I'll give you your work. Sit on the floor.
Everything's on board.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, whose name is on there? Jackson, sit on the floor.
Jackson?
You're here.
Did you say Jackson?
Yes, she's here.
Oh, was that from last time? Oh, yeah. Jackson? My last name is Jackson. I know that.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm about to leave.
Just now.
Everything's on record.
Not today. Not today. Not today.
And you over here laughing.
He's gonna go sit in this office right now.
What is he doing? He's so innocent.
It's what you all doing. It's what you all doing.
He took his own to the
I saw how you were coming down the hall.
You know what? I wasn't even, most of us wasn't even talking.
Okay,
Okay, let me say something. I
No,
went
no,
to the
don't tell me
bathroom.
nothing. You sit back and be quiet.
Jackson. Flores. Probably not. Elena. Maya. Maya. Jordan.
I'm sorry. It's still recording.
Miranda.
It's on 2 minutes.
George.
We can carry that audio.
No, be good. George.
Oh my god.
Jorge. Yeah.
I'm posting it online.
Oh, okay, in the classroom. You shut up, all of y'all.
Lauren.
Be quiet.
Lauren.
Okay, in the classroom.
Sean.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Here, right here.
I don't have a pencil.
You're okay.
What are you doing?
Your teacher.
It's on 3 minutes.
I think we left boarding. Not you.
If he was hiding, he shouldn't have been hiding.
Oh!
Well, get behind, bro.
There's a clock right there. Oh, yeah, you are right.
What's your last name? Garrison?
Funny. We just got here. I didn't expect us to even leave.
Jaslyn. Sit on the floor or go join your friend in the AP office.
Yeah. It
I
was a
said
break.
sit on the floor. I didn't think you did. Do it again and you'll be joining that buddy of yours in the office.
Not the teacher watching us
Okay,
over there.
Jaslyn.
Not her watching us. Look at her. Look at her.
Nanny.
So back inside.
Manan.
Oh, guys, I think we're doing corrections.
Manan. L.
You got me messed up.
Oh, I got. Oh.
Madison.
Oh, yeah, I messed up.
Flowers Madison.
She's not here.
Okay.
I got half of these wrong.
Liliana.
What stain is that on there, bro?
And Jorge. Jorge is not with us.
Jorge is with us, but he is in the classroom.
It's on 10 minutes.
You ladies be sitting. No, you can't look in the classroom. Never mind. No, we're okay. Sitting. Just go to the AP office and tell them that your leg hurts right now. Go. I'm not gonna do this. Go.
You ain't follow mama.
You know, go to the AP office.
I'm sitting down.
I'm tired of it.
It's a 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
Hey, if I have to, I'll go in there and get one of them to come out here and get you if you're not gonna do what I said the next time. You're sitting like I told you to do. I didn't ask you. All right,
Sick of this,
kiddos.
man.
This was given to you, kind of like, you'll have to go between classes, all right? Now, this was given to you to make corrections on.
Okay.
That's what Mr. Andrews wanted you to
Okay.
do.
So,
There may be people here that made a 100 on it. Still, we're gonna read it, okay? Then it may give you an opportunity to tell him how to correct what you did wrong the first time.
Aaron's so cold.
All right, The Wizard of Oz. Will you be the reader for The Wizard of Oz?
Wait, what grade did you get? Can I read the next one?
No, you good.
Ugh.
You good. I can't, what? What?
Where's my mother? You can steal my pencil when this
It's okay. Listen to me. I appreciate the fact that one person wanted to get something to correct it with. We lost that opportunity, but by reading it, you will know the correct answer, whether you can mark it or not, okay? And it may not be your fault that we're out.
6 minutes.
But we are.
Right now,
So,
We are in the
read the
hub.
Wizard of Oz?
because
Now,
we're
turn
talking.
off all the humming and the thumping. Go ahead.
6 minutes.
In the midst of a company there were lovely passages anything all that. Making choose every emotions free. Drinks and gorgeous flowers were of every year, and birds with rare and brilliant singing, playing and playing with beauty. A little way off was a small brook, rushing and sucking along between green banks, and the land was very graceful to a little bird who had lived so long on the dry and grey plains.
Okay, what is the main idea? You'll have to wait. What?
Can I go to real quick? I forget my pencil. I need
You don't need a pencil, we've been over that.
All
All right, what is the main idea? The birds sang and added to beauty.
It's on 7 minutes. Did you get
Unlike 1864,
No.
the cyclone sets a house by a beautiful tree, or this country was green and lush. Yes, sir?
No.
Me?
Okay, so not for you.
I believe you're right, okay? Now, y'all,
You got.
I have read this,
Okay, we get it.
counting, the time that our young lady friend read it. This is the third time that I've been over it. And it gives me kind of a peaceful feeling to hear the words that are written in that little excerpt represented by the Wizard of Oz. Okay, the little girl was used to a dry gray land, loved the little creek very much, was happy to see the birds, loves to walk in green grass. Yes, ma'am. That's right, that's the last
In the
line in that little bitty section that we read.
In
Folks,
the hub.
back in the early 1990s, actually 1990, I lived in Perryton, Texas, which is at the very top of the Texas Panhandle. If y'all are talking, you're not listening to me.
Well.
Liberal Kansas is north of Perryton, across the Oklahoma Panhandle, and in Liberal, Kansas. That's 3 states in about 55 miles. That's not very far. It's about the distance that I drove this morning to come be with you. Liberal, Kansas is the dry, gray prairie. And at Liberal, Kansas, there's a cute little museum of the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, we don't care.
Wow.
She's telling us a story that we don't want to hear.
I wonder, can you take me there?
No.
What?
It's 9 minutes.
I lived there for about 2.5 years, but I was raised in Lancaster County, which is about an hour from here, okay? Now, is it important and pertinent to, what?
Can you take me there?
No. Okay, I took you there for a second. But it is, in the story, in the movie, or the book about the Wizard of Oz, that's where Dorothy lived. That's where you saw the wind blowing and the tornado came. And that's liberal Kansas, all right? So now, White Fang, who would be my reader for the story of White Fang? Yes, sir, go ahead. Be quiet so you can hear.
Dark blue forest ground on either side. The sun is water. The trees have been stripped by recent
Sweetie, you gotta read louder. Will you start over?
If you can't read it, can I?
Start over. Stop clicking the pen.
Read loud, I can't. Dark blue forest ground on either side the frozen waterway. The trees had been stripped by a recent wind of their white covering at first, and they seemed to lean towards each other. Black and ominous in the fading light. A vast howling ran over the land. The land itself was a
Desolation.
Lifeless without.
Why are y'all talking?
I can't handle this.
Give me a definition of the word desolation.
I got it. Emptiness.
Emptiness. That's awesome. I like what you said.
Destination?
Desolation.
Oh.
It's a word that we just read. Okay, go ahead. The land itself.
So lone and cold that the spirit of it was not even that of sadness.
We do.
There was a hint in it of laughter, but no spirit was terrible to any sadness. A laughter that was mirthless as the smile of the sphinx. A laughter cold as the frost and partaking of the dryness of instability. It was the masterful and incommunicable
Help.
of eternity, laughing at the unity of life and the effort of life. It was the wild, the savage, frozen hearted North wild.
Hey, I need a reader for the first question about this section.
I want to read.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Who wanted to read? Wow.
Let's be loud.
The expert is mainly about the
Hint of laughter, terrible northland wild, harsh winter weather, or the lack of life in the wild.
I have no idea.
No. Terrible Northland wild.
It's B?
Mr. Cooper. I believe it. Yelling out. You go into the AP office and you sit in there.
Help me.
Hey, kids, I don't know what the deal is.
He's
but
always like that.
I believe you. I believe you. Okay? We can be better.
Yes, we can.
Okay?
13 minutes.
Now, we need a reader.
Sounded so safe. I know you like flags.
I have not read How They Croaked excerpt by George Bragg. Would you read it?
Somebody else can read.
We didn't read question 4.
Why would you bring that up?
Please read question 4. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kill myself. Say.
Unattractive, depressing, unusual, or uninhabited.
Help
Unattractive
us.
for sure, right?
Help
Desolation,
Help us.
lifeless,
I think it's
Please, I'm dead. Help
Grim,
us.
uninhabited,
I'm putting this online.
okay.
It's 15.
Wait, no, it's unusual. It's unusual. Or unusual.
It's 15 minutes long. It's gonna be an hour long. You know she brought us out here just because this boy needed to use the restroom.
Depressing is wrong.
Just to see him. Just to see him take a dump. I'm dead. This is gonna be online evidence. She gonna bring us.
Okay. Is that a student that we might have lost?
Yep.
Or is it that one that ran to the AP office?
Yeah.
The one.
Okay, did they let him go to the bathroom?
Nope, he's going to ISS.
Okay.
Imagine.
How they wrote excerpt. Would you read it? Will you make your, hey kiddos, let's be respectful of each other. Can you make your voice loud enough so everybody can hear? I wanna be a woman. Hey kids, I'm sorry. Girls, why is what you're doing in this class period is saying more important than what I said to do?
Michelle, I can't use it.
Wait, sit on your bottom.
Come on.
Now, she read the name Beethoven. Do you all know anything about Beethoven?
Yeah.
I never heard that before.
You know what
never
all I
heard of-
wanna do when I hear Beethoven is, and I think it's pronounced Beethoven, but I don't remember the things I learned about him, except, do y'all remember?
No.
Okay, I think he wrote the music that goes with that. The Beethoven something. Beethoven, and there's a
Giving us a
number,
story.
right? Beethoven something. Anyway, but he was a musician. Now, what did she read in the very first line? Now, she read a lot about hearing and music, right?
Yeah.
Feeling
No,
and hearing. What's that first line say? He started losing his hearing. Okay, will you read
Just
it
like you.
all again? Everybody, be quiet. Let's be respectful for just about maybe 10 or 12 more minutes.
It's 22 minutes. Sit down, Keisha.
Sit down, Keisha.
Okay? You know what the Mona Lisa is?
Yes, everybody knows. I swear, if you tell us a story,
I've seen it.
I'm gonna
My
use
school
myself.
took me to
It's 18 minutes. 18 minutes. I swear to God, 18 minutes.
Smithsonian, where the Mona Lisa.
It's 18 fucking minutes.
Okay, you can see
I'm
it.
gonna cry. If I don't get my backpack, I'm suing her.
Now, I still don't understand why the noises you're making are more important than what we're doing. And we're out here in the hall. Because it wasn't working in the classroom. What do we do when things just keep on not working?
Just
Gotta
work
keep
it.
trying, right? Gotta figure something out and make things work. Okay, the paragraph mostly focuses on the idea that Beethoven, A, lost his hearing at the age of 45, still composed after he lost his hearing, composed with his eyes closed, or could only imagine what he wrote. I can only imagine. Hey, what? D. He could only imagine what he wrote.
It's B.
Wrong way. Okay, number 6. Will you please read number 6? Spirited, hardworking, resilient, and creative. You think creative? Okay.
Yes, it's creative.
You think creative? Well, this for me says creative and they got a check mark. Now,
It is
I wanna,
creative.
I wanna talk a little more about Beethoven right here.
Go.
I think he was creative. I think he was resilient.
Man,
I
take
think
your
he
shoes
had to
off.
be hardworking, and I think he had to have a spirit that kept him going
Kill myself.
and kept him creative. Because he had all of those, definitely he was creative, okay? What? Who is he?
Rashawn.
Is he in our class?
No.
Okay, Rashawn?
Rashawn.
Rashawn,
Help us.
you
It's 20 minutes.
Rashawn, look at me. You have disturbed my class at least 3 times,
I'm like that for
probably 5. Will you please get out of this hallway?
girl.
Y'all come back over here, Rayshawn.
All right. Next paragraph, okay? We did it. Yes, ma'am.
Move.
Yeah, read that. You have,
Move.
you have to read it louder. Let those ladies out. Please, read it loud. No, not yet. Go ahead.
I can't myself.
Kiddos. Grace. Would you start at the top? Grace, Gold, and Story.
Grace, Golden. It's 22 minutes.
Burford.
I'm
Okay.
feeling sick.
On January 2nd, 2011,
12.
in 2012, while Mom was visiting me in Iowa,
My sister.
I
You said Iowa, right? That's a state. Y'all know that's a state in the United States, right?
Yeah, Iowa? Yeah, I heard it. I handed him my smartphone with the text message I drafted words I'd been prepared to say. The napkin is not my passion anymore.
What was no longer her passion? Would you please tell me? Yeah.
Gymnastics.
Okay, keep going.
Gymnastics is not my passion anymore. I want to get famous off of running track, or I want to try dancing, or become a
Sir?
singer. I can get a job at Chick-fil-A in
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach and live off the
23
14
minutes.
I just won
23 minutes.
at the World Champions. I just want to be a normal teenage kid. I'm so sick. I'm so homesick. I just want to come home. As Mom read my letter in silence, her eyes narrowed and her expression turned to stone. You're breaking my heart, dear Bria. She said, you've been doing gymnastics for 10 years, and now you want to run track. You want to run track? Have you lost your mind? I haven't lost my mind, but I have definitely lost my fire.
Okay, read a question, please. First question on number 7.
What may I get?
Help. Help.
Is Bria trying to communicate? A. She wants to come back home. B. She does not like gymnastics. C. She likes track more. D. She wants to get a job.
I'm supposed to be listening to music right now.
Go
A.
ahead.
Answer is A.
We're doing her backwards.
Yeah, that's right.
It is.
That's right. Do you believe that she does not really like gymnastics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Help us.
Okay. She thinks she likes track more. And it didn't say anything about getting a job, right?
Help us.
Okay. Will you read the next question?
According to the excerpt,
Excerpt.
Why did Bria send the text message? A. She knew her mom would be against her running track. B. She thought her mom would take the news better. C. She was too scared to tell her mom how she felt. D. She wanted to be like a normal teenager. C.
Help us.
But she wrote it down anyway, right? She got her message.
25 minutes. 25 minutes.
It's
still
hard to say what we need,
Help
right?
us. Help us.
Yes,
Help
sir.
us.
Yes, sir.
He was saying hi to the teacher.
All right.
Ew.
So,
looks like a dying robot.
we have read all four of those. And I don't know why.
Can we leave?
Wait a minute. Jorge. Jorge is the student that did not come here with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Help.
I think you should get one. We're gonna see if we can find him. Stand up. Follow me. We'll go back to the classroom. I appreciate
We're finally going back to the
the
classroom.
demeanor of this group while we've been working.
Miss Stone, you don't It's 26 minutes. 26 minutes. I'm recording her for 26 minutes. Good time. Shut up. Shut your ass up.
Jorge? Hey, it's Jorge.
Now he left. 26 minutes. I've been recording for 26 minutes. No, me too. 26 minutes, people. 27. 27 minutes.
Are you Jorge?
Yeah.
Why did you come with us?
You see?
Yes, I am. You did not come with us. Am I right? Stop it. Why are you answering that? We will go to the AG office here in a little while, because I don't believe you were with me. Hey, tell me what we did while you were with me. You put my job at risk, and we will go have a talk at the AG office.
Oh, look at that. I'm kidding myself. Camera, move it. Just so. Move. Don't move. Don't move. Block it. I have to record. I'm recording your neck.
Okay, I'll tell, thank you, bye-bye. Is Cameron in the room?
Yes.
Because stop moving. It's been recording for 29 minutes.
Did that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Oh, yeah, we have to get I sat.
all right.
Miss Sherry?
I need to do one question.
Good, now, thank you. Okay, we still have quite a bit of time in this class.
Oh, can we play a game? I love to play a game. Here.
Listen, you were in the corner over there. Were you in the corner over there when y'all were doing your own thing?
I wasn't talking to him.
I wasn't talking either.
Listen,
She wasn't talking.
listen, I think, what's this teacher's name, Mr.
Andrews.
Andrews. Mr. Andrews will understand what I did and what we did together and how much better it was than the first 5 or 8 minutes of our class. Get over here. Get over there and sit down somewhere. I don't want it right now.
Because I'm black.
I just didn't finish the
And, wait, no, Maya Jackson,
Shoot them.
you gave me this, right? You did? I don't want it until you leave the room. Okay, listen. Somebody in here saw me taking the papers, and that's your exit ticket. When you leave this classroom, you're gonna hand that to me, okay, Ben? And, that's gonna be your exit ticket. It's gonna tell, oh, doggone, Mr. A.
Andrews.
Andrews. I used to have some friends whose last name was Andrews, they lived in a log cabin. That's gonna help me remember Mr. Andrews' name. Okay? Now, I've already got yours, okay? Thank you for hanging in there. And even though some of you didn't have a pencil with you, it's okay. Mr. Andrews will know that you didn't have a pencil. But it meant something to me that we went over those excerpts. It meant something to me that we thought about maybe just 2 or 3 words that were not read clearly, that it was obvious to me that some of us didn't know the definition of. But the excerpts help us understand those definitions. Will you wait a minute? You did a good job reading. Wait a minute. It never hurts to reread something. It never hurts to correct something. It's okay to me when you didn't have a pencil with you, but you might have gotten a little bit of information that you weren't clear on when you did it the first time. Okay? I don't know what Mr. Andrews' plan was with the correction. I don't know how serious he was about the results of today. But you all got some results out of this class period with me, and I appreciate the peace that we had while we had class. Not that big of a deal. I was late to school this morning. Y'all don't know that, but I was. Yes, sir.
How long did it been a sub? Or like
33 minutes.
I started subbing mainly in elementary schools in Killeen in 2019.
Oh, wow.
And I almost became a school teacher.
Oh.
I became alone after 32 years of marriage. I have 2 sons. We're not doing class anymore. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me.
Oh,
no, we did that at a birthday party and we were so mad about it. Please don't do that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what I did last night. I'm gonna tell you that working is important. And I live in a real small town. And I almost became a teacher. I went through the alternative certification program.
I've never been to
Say that again?
There's a method and I have to walk and I actually find it.
Ooh, who's gonna tell me that?
Just
Do you have a piece of paper that says you get to do
look
it?
right there.
Is that what that is?
There,
Okay.
yeah.
You know when it was time? Okay. So, kids, I have a college degree from Texas A&M.
Oh, wow.
My son that was born in Perryton Where's Perryton?
Interesting.
Up in Iowa.
Oh, interesting.
Iowa was one of the states, but Perryton is in the top of the Texas Panhandle.
Oh, wow.
Real small hospital up there, not far from Liberal, Kansas,
nice.
where the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, interesting.
Sam took his first breath
Oh my God.
42 minutes after he was born.
Oh wow.
He was almost dead.
Oh no.
He has cerebral palsy and he lives in a state school. He'll
Oh.
be 33 later this month.
Oh my God.
How were you? And I have another son
Oh.
that will be 29
Oh
later this
wow.
month. Now, wait a minute. I live in a small town.
Oh.
There aren't a whole lot of jobs here.
Oh, of course.
Not a lot of careers.
Oh.
Become. I'm through.
Quick.
I'm through.
You done made her mad. Goodbye.
Very nice.
I have to take off the top.
You can be the first one out of the room, okay?
Shush.
You is bad as kids. He was being really bad though. He wouldn't even.
He's always like that.
This is third period, right?
Yes, ma'am.
He sounds like I was doing it.
No.
It's 10 period. No, this lunchtime. This lunch, I gotta
Stop talking.
Don't touch me. You touch your stinky ass socks. I don't want to see. I don't want you to touch
See
me.
my toes like
I already seen them. Wait, why do they look like that?
I bite in my teeth.
Okay.
He's not my biological.
I don't understand it. I think it's kind of like a self-disappointed not to look. I know.
Would you write him in?
But is he really on the list though? He's in there.
Yeah, like
Miss Sherry, she's following you.
I'm telling you, we got some work done in the hall.
And tell Keyshawn's been bad. He got a referral yesterday.
Now then. I'll get up when my alarm goes off. Okay?
You have an alarm?
But I'm still gonna tell y'all something because this means something to me, all right?
Yeah.
And I would appreciate it if you would quit shaking your head and saying, and oh. All right? Kids, at 58 years old, I became alone in life. I have 2 children. And I also have a lot of responsibilities via taxes and insurance, a house payment. And I know you're in middle school and this isn't such a big deal, but working a lot can help you a lot. I sub, I work at H-E-B, I babysit every Monday because the school in the town where I live only has a 4-day school week. So they're off on Mondays, but I babysit a little 5-year-old girl all day on Mondays. Also this week, I am house sitting. And so, listen, kids, for 15 nights, it makes $50 a day. Oh! A little bit of time with a dog in a house, and a cat in a house, then a house, and then I'm going home to take care of my dogs and my cat.
You have a cat? You do not have it. That is not pet.
Hey, remember, you're last out, so go back to your chairs.
Oh, man. Look his back.
You're still gonna go back to your chairs.
Do you have any crap? Easy way. Eating it.
I'm sorry. Sorry about this class, but I appreciate that we got a few things done. Thank you.
Give me some. I was checking it out. It was cheaper. I recorded everything that she said.
Or Rod sent it to me.